Hey everyone, in this video I'm taking you to the coolest place called Santa Fe de Antioquia, a small colonial town about 90 minutes north of Medellin. We're visiting two towns and Western Bridge and some of the coolest scenery in the whole country, in my personal opinion. You're gonna love it, stick around to the end, enjoy.
Hi guys, I'm Daniel.
I'm Ben, and if you remember Daniel, we actually made a video together a few months ago when we went to the east of Antioquia, and today we're in the north of Antioquia? Yeah, we're visiting a town called Santa Fe de Antioquia and another smaller town called
San Jerónimo and Sopeta too.
Thank you. We're also going to visit a bridge called Puente de Occidente, which is like West Bridge in English. And what else are we doing?
Well, first, these towns are very heat. And,
Hot. Very hot.
Very hot.
Extremely hot.
Extremely hot. So, for example, Ben is
a little
too tight of skin.
a little roasted. And the day's not even over. Yeah.
And actually, this is the colonial town in Colombia, Santa Fe. Then go to the old bridge, very popular here. They call it el Puente de Occidente, and then went to visit San Jerónimo and Sopetlan. Is a small town. It's not beautiful than Santa Fe, but it's perfect to know.
I think so, yeah. And that's it. We're going to try some local food, buy some sweets and some fruits, local fruits from the area, and that's about it. And then we're going to head back before the sun goes down. But awesome, thank you. Enjoy the video. Today we're driving just 60 to 90 minutes to the northwest of Medellin to visit two towns. First San Jerónimo and then Santa Fe de Antioquia, passing by some incredible scenery along the way. Today we're traveling by motorbike once again, however you can do this day trip too by taking a bus from Medellin's Terminal del Norte, or the North Bus Terminal, which have buses with direct routes to Santa Fe. It's a beautiful scenic trip and it makes an awesome day adventure from Medellin. We'll be visiting two towns today. First we'll be making a short stopover in San Jerónimo to have a quick breakfast and to check out the town centre. With a population of around 8,000 people, this little town with a rich history is definitely worth stopping over at to visit on your way to Santa Fe de Antioquia. And definitely try some of the local restaurants and cafes, and maybe pick up a souvenir or two as well to bring back for gifts for your friends. I've added more information about San Jerónimo and its attractions in the description box below the video. While you're here, be sure to check out the main town square and park and the beautiful historic church called La Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de Candelaria, which is located just across the street from the Central Park. We then continued on to our next destination, Santa Fe de Antioquia, passing some more incredible scenery along the way. The beautiful historic city Santa Fe de Antioquia is called La Ciudad Madre, or Mother City, for its historical and cultural value. It was founded in 1541 and became the first capital city of Antioquia Department or state from 1584 to 1826, before Medellin city became the capital of the region. It has a long and interesting history and a noticeably warmer climate than Medellin, all of which make it a great place to visit. The city has been declared a national monument and has maintained much of its original architecture and cobblestone roads, which gives it the appearance of a city almost frozen in time in the colonial era. As we visited Santa Fe on Colombia's Independence Day, we noticed as we reached the main square and park that preparations were underway for celebrations and a parade. And yes, I'll be showing you more of that later in this video. The impressive and beautiful main square and park and the adjacent Cathedral of Santa Fe de Antioquia are essential destinations to visit when you arrive in this beautiful city, and I recommend that you make them your first stopover. Take some time to explore the city's historic streets, soak in some of the history, check out the local stores and restaurants, enjoy the Central Park with its pretty fountains, statues, gardens, and much more.
And of course, make sure you get lots of photos of the beautiful main cathedral with its 47-meter high bell tower and classic colonial architecture. The church opened in 1837 and remains one of the city's top attractions today.
It's really hot here. It's like nearly 40 degrees, I think. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It's probably about 35.
And located right next to the main church, you'll find this small market that sells locally produced sweets, handicrafts, fruits, souvenirs and more. Why not stop in to grab a few gifts to bring back home with you? Exploring the streets, local stores and restaurants of Santa Fe is definitely one of its highlights, and you're sure to discover a few gems like the ones I'll show you now. We walked northwest from the main square and discovered these cool places along the way. And check out this awesome restaurant with hundreds of beautiful artworks. We then arrived at La Chinca Park, which also has its own artisan market and is located next to another beautiful church called La Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de Chiquinquirá. Please forgive me for my terrible Spanish pronunciation of these church names, but definitely come and check it out. Next, we headed off to one of the region's top attractions, which is one of the main reasons many people come to Santa Fe de Antioquia, and that is to visit the very impressive and historic Puente de Occidente, or Western Bridge in English, with its unbelievably beautiful surrounding landscapes, and it's located just a 10-minute drive from the center of Santa Fe. Once the longest suspension bridge in all of South America, at 291 meters long, it spans across the beautiful Cauca River with spectacular views in every direction you look. Originally constructed as a pedestrian-only bridge, it now allows small vehicles and motorbikes to cross through the center lane, while pedestrians can use the walkways at the side of the bridge. The bridge is a must-visit destination whenever you're in the area.
Smile. That's a long way down.
Once you've crossed the bridge, you can have lunch at one of the nice restaurants. Or do as I did and try delicious, freshly made sugarcane juice. I tried mine mixed with passion fruit juice, and it's perhaps the best juice I've tried in my entire life, no kidding. Why not follow me on Instagram? I post short stories there very regularly, including my travel adventures. We headed back into Santa Fe town just in time to catch the annual Independence Day parade and celebrations, and it was super cool to watch it. It was like the whole town was involved, literally thousands of people in the parade. Including their children. And yes, even their pets. As we headed back to our motorbike before heading home, I was lucky enough to pass this awesomely talented musician. I don't even know what that instrument is called, but I loved it. And that's all for this adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. More info about the places we visited is in the description box below. See you in the next video.